Confusion on who's going to be the Congress CM face in Karnataka only exploding now, with chorus growing for Siddaramaiah as the Chief Minister. Kurba community members cut a cake right outside Siddaramaiah's residence in Mysuru, and the icing on the cake there reads, and I quote, "Siddaramaiah will be the next Chief Minister." This is the icing on the cake there that says in Kannada, "Siddaramaiah will be the next Chief Minister." This is what the cake says, as the Kurba community, which Siddaramaiah hails from, are all in chorus asking for Siddaramaiah to be the face for the Congress as CM. In fact, they have been making this demand ever since. And to be fair, Siddaramaiah as a leader, one of the only chief ministers who's completed a 5-year term, a full 5-year term. Else, many of the other CMs so far in Karnataka's history have very rarely been able to complete a full 5-year term. Siddaramaiah, one of the very few who's successfully completed a 5-year term and was known to be a fairly good chief minister in terms of his performance as a CM of Karnataka. Now he's hoping to come back as the CM face, whoever comes to power, but the Congress has to project a CM face. So far the party has been confused about whether or not to pick Siddaramaiah, with a man with a clean image, or DK Shivkumar, a man with all the powers to possibly bring the party to power in Karnataka, has a huge mass appeal, undoubtedly, but is also weighed down by the number of cases, corruption cases and allegations that have been leveled against him, which is being probed for by the ED, the CBI, the IT, etc. So here the Congress fully confused on who to pick as CM face, but here chorus growing now by Siddaramaiah supporters from the Kurba community, particularly asking for Siddaramaiah to be the next CM, and that's what they've expressed through a cake that they've cut in Mysuru, and that icing there with a writing that says Siddaramaiah, our next Chief Minister. Sagai Raj, India Today correspondent, joining us live. Sagai, a quick word. This is a never-ending saga from the Congress party. Who is going to be their CM face? We heard the Congress High Command saying that we are not going to pick a face because Congress does not believe in a face. We believe in a party collectively. It's a party's effort, so no one face will be projected. But that will certainly dent their prospects in Karnataka. Siddaramaiah to be next CM, Kurba community coming out loud and appealing for this.
Absolutely, and especially once the Gujarat election gets over, all eyes will be on Karnataka, and definitely these kind of issue might flare up and get aggravated as the day passes, as we get closer to the election in the state of Karnataka. And this is not the first time we have seen the supporters of Siddaramaiah who are coming out in open and speaking about this and backing their top leader, including the MLA, Bhairati Suresh, who had addressed one of the public gatherings recently, went on to say that Siddaramaiah will be the next Chief Minister of Karnataka, and even in Zamir in past has spoken about this. So they are quite vocal, despite a dikkat which has been issued from AICC to not discuss about the next Chief Minister candidate in Karnataka. But still, the Congress leaders as well as their supporters have violated that particular restriction, and they have openly talking about the next Chief Minister candidate. Yes, there is a open fight between DK Shivkumar and Siddaramaiah about the next Chief Minister candidate, but still Congress had instructed them to keep silent on this particular issue. But none of those leaders as well as the MLAs are least bothered about those instructions from AICC.